This video from St Mary's Holy Faith Convent in Glasnevin looks at issues around maintenance and propagation of plants in a sensory garden. The teacher for the project was Enda Carr, and he developed a learning pathway which was utilised throughout the project. In this part of the video we look at the parts to do with maintenance and propagation of the plants, and the photograph shown here gives us some of the students who took part in the project, and we'll hear their views during the video.
Actually starting to garden, because I never had any thoughts to gardening, and then actually being able to see what it's like and knowing what it's like, it's very interesting, and I think it's very good for us to learn all this.
Okay, thank you.
The project started on the banks of the River Tolka, which backs onto the end of the school grounds. The students did a number of surveys of the plant life and animal life in the area, and then they used this information to set up their propagation places within the school to set up their sensory garden.
Garden maintenance is hard work. Is it worth it?
Yeah, I think it's very satisfying when you get all your plants, like when they're fully grown and you can harvest them. I think it's very satisfying.
Okay. And you don't mind getting your hands dirty?
No.
Okay. Does it feel, is it relaxing working?
Yeah, it's a bit like meditation in a way.
Okay.
Each part of the project involved the students thinking about what was happening in their natural environment in the environs of the school.
Have any new ideas about how you might use a space as a natural resource?
Yeah, because when you're gardening, we learned that lavender can be used as like a scent, like you can smell it as soon as you. I'm not heard it.
As soon as you plant it?
Yeah, and the different colour schemes can be really nice as well.
Okay, great. Would it make you think about your diet, working in the sensory garden?
Well, it could be if the teacher was informing you while you were doing the gardening, but so far every time we've ever come out here, they didn't, we just did the gardening, and you learned about the gardening, but not about like what you're actually doing or the plant you were growing or how it would benefit you.
Okay.
Students brought what they had learned about the local environment to the design of the sensory garden and the plants that would be grown there.
Like cooking, because when you finish baking something and you can look at it and people enjoy it, like it's like plants, people can look at what you've grown and like enjoy it during the year and things like that, And I think when it's hard work, I think it's like worth the hard work, because you learn different things that you didn't think you would have known before.
Okay.
About planting and gardening.
Okay. And Karen?
I think it's very great because the hard work is like yourself, and it's not like academic work or like any other skills. Like you can just do it, like as long as you go to the instructions and then you just remember to water them properly. And it's just so nice to actually have it like when it's finally grown up and everything, to have to see the plants and then actually being able to harvest and everything.
Many students were involved in the project, and we've only heard from a few of them during this particular e-lesson.
Describe some of the skills you would have learned maintaining.
Well, we deheaded some of the plants and took out any weeds before we planted our dandelions, to make sure the beds were nice and the plants could reshoot in a year's time and be healthier.
Okay.
The importance of observation and record keeping were underlined at each stage of the project.
How did you find using a learning journal for learning?
The sensory garden notebook. Well, I enjoyed it, but sometimes I just find I prefer kind of just doing it at my own time, and I think when it was due for a certain time, I prefer like adding stuff in.
Maybe afterwards when you're...
Yeah, but I don't really like taking notes in school either, because I think it's just you're just writing notes. You're not really listening and learning. You're just taking it down, and then you go home and learn it yourself.
Okay.
To have it because it gives you another option that's a lot different from the more concrete academic way of like just taking down notes and just learning it off. Like a lot of it is like obviously sensory gardens, it's hands-on, it's like visual work, it's stuff like you do it with your touch, and then for some people that can be a lot better for them than just reading and writing, and then it's just really good to have.
Okay. Any disadvantages towards the learning journal notebook, or the notebook for the sensory garden?
I think it would be very hard to assess that probably, like in terms, especially in terms of like actually grading it. But I still think it's
Okay.
In each journal, you have different ideas. It's hard to assess that. Whereas if it was all like, you have one question basically, and you all write similar things about it, it's easier to grade.
Which would you prefer?